G'day guys, welcome back to Mass Effect 2. In the previous episode, after freeing Dr. Kenson from the Batarians, we discovered that the project and all of its personnel were indoctrinated by the Reaper Object Rho. We needed to take some drastic action, and as a result, we destroyed the mass relay known as Relay Alpha. But in the process, 300,000 Batarian lives were lost. Now, this is not an action that Shepard takes lightly, obviously, but unfortunately it had to be done, and doubly unfortunate for us is that there's not really a lot of evidence to support, the actions that we took. So at some point we're going to need to, well, I don't want to say pay for our crimes, but we're going to have to answer for our actions back at the, Alliance headquarters, back at Earth, or maybe even the Citadel at some point. But anyway, as I was mentioning in the previous episode, I think today we're going to try and focus on getting Tali on board before we proceed with any of the other dossiers. So, just going to see if... Actually, I don't really need to speak to anyone, do I? I can pretty much just make my way to where we need to go. I do want to just go to the captain's cabin and change up our look a little bit because, well, we've been wearing this tux for a while. I feel like maybe we should just change things up a little bit. So... I could go back to the N7 jacket, but I reckon I'll probably stick with the Cerberus uniform for now. And do we have any additional messages? I think we went through messages in the previous episode just towards the end, didn't we? So, shouldn't really need to take a look at that. Back to the CIC, and let's quickly review where we need to go. So, the Reaper IFF is definitely something that will do last out of all of these missions. We should do... Oh, hang on. Where is it? Ah, here. Dossier. Tali. So, formerly listed as Tali Zora Naraya, the Quarian engineer, earned her adult name after helping Shepard defeat Saren 2 years ago. Tali is currently on a classified assignment from the Migrant Fleet Admiralty Board on Haestrom, deep in Geth-controlled space. So we'll be fighting a lot of Geth. Where do we need to go? Haestrom. Okay, in the Dolan system. Alright, let's get a move on. Ooh, okay. We have 100%ed the Sol system already. I guess that's because this is our origin, but it'd be nice to be able to sort of review all of these planets and look at all of the entries. I'm sure we can learn a thing or two from all of them. Maybe we'll do a few of them? Can we even, get resources, I wonder? Yeah, I mean, we can scan. Pluto is one of Sol's numerous ice dwarf worlds. It is mainly of note for being the gravitational anchor for the mass relay to Arcturus. Pluto and the Charon relay, formerly encased in ice and considered a moon, orbit each other. Pluto's orbit was circularized in 2157 as a side effect of the Charon mass relay recovery operations. And do we have resources? It's moderately resourced, apparently.
Launching probe.
And we had been spending a few of our resources, but considering how much we've spent and how much of our resources we actually still have, I don't know if it's that worthwhile doing all these scans constantly.
Probe launched.
So I'll drop a couple of probes here and there, but I'm gonna try my best to maybe not, like, stay too long at each planet, constantly scanning for every sliver of material. Though Neptune, like Uranus, has plentiful helium, its remoteness made it an unpromising target for mining before the development of Mass Effect Drive. With Uranus cheaper to exploit, it has never seen extensive development. The only permanent human presence is a small research facility on Triton. Not a lot of resources here. I'll take that.
Probe away.
Okay, let's move on. Uranus. After the development of Mass Effect FTL Drive, distant Uranus was the target of a land rush to exploit its combination of plentiful helium-3 fuel and shallow, for a gas giant, gravity well. Today, Uranus is the largest producer of HE3 in the Alliance space. Apparently, this is depleted. Has a few spots here and there, maybe. Nothing super worthwhile, though. Do we just keep our probes? Possibly. Jupiter. Jupiter's deep gravity well and lethal radiation have kept its moons from being significantly exploited. The largest outpost is Binary Helix, Corporation's Nautilus facility, attached to the underside of Europa's ice sheet. Still has some moderate amount of resources here, which is good.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Alright, let's continue. We got Mercury. A handful of solar power stations exist on peaks of eternal light at the north and south poles of Mercury. The difficulties imposed by the planet's proximity to the Sun and high orbital velocity have limited development. Very small population there.
Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Man, I keep getting like decent hits every time I scan an area, so that was quite a bit. That was good. Ooh, there we go.
Launching probe.
Another little bit right there. But yeah, let's not stay too long. Moving on. Visit Venus. With its molten temperatures, sulfuric acid clouds, and crushing carbon dioxide atmosphere, Venus has only a handful of aerostat research outposts. Again, small population of 800.
Probe launched.
Does have good amount of resources, apparently. So I'm surprised that it's not easier to find decent hits here.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe launched.
Okay, let's leave. And let's visit the Earth. I wonder if we can scan Earth. Doesn't look like it. For detailed information, please refer to the Standard Issue Alliance Galactic Codex. Earth's orbit is riddled with debris generated by bootstrap space development. Use of kinetic barriers is recommended at altitudes over 85 kilometers. So basically, too much Earth junk. Space junk, that is. Mars. Once considered a prospect for terraforming and colonization, the discovery of faster-than-light travel turned Mars into a quiet backwater. Its southern pole is a historic preserve centered on the Prothean ruins found there. Immigration and development are restricted as the search for Prothean artifacts continue. Oh, were we able to scan? No, okay. And Saturn, and I think that's it, isn't it? Saturn has been a major source of helium-3 fuel for fusion plants since the 2150s. The moon of Titan is mined for hydrocarbons and used as a hostile environment training facility for Alliance Marines. A decent population there.
Launching probe.
Surprisingly, we haven't really found any EZO on any of the planets in the solar system.
Launching probe. Launching probe. Probe launched. Probe away.
So I might drop the last two probes. We may as well, and then we'll buy some more. And we'll be off after that.
Probe away.
Okay, can we find at least one more decent pile of resources? Iridium, I'll take it.
Launching probe.
Okay, done and done. Just looking around, making sure we haven't exactly missed anything. Obviously there's the asteroid belt. And in previous games, there often would be things to find in asteroid belts, but I haven't exactly found anything interesting this time around. There was that one moon that was sort of hiding in the asteroid belt, wasn't there? So, where's the refueling station? Oh, okay. There's no place to refuel, apparently. Well, let's plot a jump. So, where is Tali? Here. In the far rim. Okay, surely... Oh, okay. I don't see a place to refuel. Refuel on probes, that is. Which means that what I might do is I'll just head to the Citadel very quickly. Just because I know that there's a refueling station here. So we'll quickly load up. Okay, so there are a few planets here, but instead of doing the scans for them, I think we'll immediately start with the recruitment of Tali. Assuming we're going to have to help her fight the Geth and stuff, so... Haestrom. Formerly a Quarian colony, Haestrom was established to observe the phenomena on Dolan, the system's planet star. Dolan appeared to be unstable, with a high possibility of erupting prematurely into a red giant. Haestrom was lost to the Geth in 1896 CE. Soon after, all communication from the planet and its attendant space stations ceased. The Geth have shown no signs of treating Dolan as a threat over the past 3 centuries, other than establishing several space stations near it. Dolan's magnetic eruptions and solar output overwhelm most communications near it, and it is unclear how the Geth have compensated. Today, spy probe scans indicate extensive orbital construction around Haestrom, housing thousands of Geth platforms and an unknown number of Geth software mines. It is not known how many Geth are on the planet's surface. Spy probes face interference from Dolan, making remote scanning difficult. Resource estimations based on Geth mining, refining, and fabricating practices suggest that the planet has at least 20 more years of use before it is exhausted. Intelligence experts speculate that the Geth have not exploited all of their resources because they wish to keep some in reserve for repairs. Travel advisory: Haestrom is a Geth stronghold. Military spy drones using cutting-edge stealth technology are the only vehicles that have returned unharmed from Geth space. All civilian traffic is prohibited. Let's land. Alright, so if we're facing off against Geth, I'd probably want people with decent tech ability. So I'm thinking Kasumi might be decent. I might take Mordin, actually. Mordin and... maybe Mordin and Garrus, in fact. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, do we want to spend our points? I think Inferno Grenade at level 3 wouldn't be too bad. So we can deal even more damage with it, so let's do that. Garrus, I think we'll save a little bit for additional concussive shot. Ooh, let's do... oh, what does this do? Cripple an organic enemy with pain. Or cryoblast. I'm a little concerned about spending too many points without unlocking the last ability here, so I might keep this, and we'll obviously try to do Mordin's request when the time comes. Let's take a look at heavy weapons here, so... the Singularity Projector, or we've got the Avalanche, the Cryoblaster. So I think maybe we go with the Blackstorm Singularity Projector. I think it does a lot of damage to armor, potentially. But yeah, everything else I think I'm pretty happy with. We still have only the 2 options for snipers. Let's do Incisor and Mordin. I can see him just using the same gear as us, so...
Shepard, our data indicates that Tali is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable Geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Okay. Alright. Okay. There's a little bit more on Hastrom. So... let's just take a quick look at that. I think it's... locations?
Freedom. Before the Geth revolt 300 years ago, the Quarians colonized Hastrom to study the mysterious instability of its sun, which threatened premature eruption into a red giant. As a scientific outpost of minimal military value, Hastrom was ill-equipped to repel Geth forces during the insurrection and fell quickly under their control. Captured Geth planetary survey data indicates that despite sustaining damage during the war, Hastrom's architecture remains as it was 300 years ago, preserving a Quarian architectural style that no longer exists anywhere else in the galaxy. Because Hastrom's sun has overwhelmed the planet's protective magnetosphere, humans foolhardy enough to venture into Geth-controlled Hastrom must exercise extreme caution. Minutes of radiation exposure will overload shields, and hours of exposure will kill. Furthermore, solar output renders surface-to-orbit communication nearly impossible.
Okay, there we go. Well, the deal with the sun here is going to be a bit problematic for us, isn't it? Especially during combat. Let's just look around, make sure that we're not missing anything here. Yeah, okay, so I can definitely see the shields draining there. It doesn't drain, like, immediately. So at least we've got that going for us. Assuming... yeah, we can't climb down there. So yeah, we're gonna need to find some shade.
Serious issues with my shields.
Need to avoid sunlight. Keep to shaded areas.
Okay, that door is obviously not opening.
Emergency login. The gates are here. I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Talizora. She and that data are all that matters. Kill us alive.
Okay. Ooh. 3,000 creds. I wonder if some of these things that we can pick up, if they give us cash, perhaps maybe it's because we already have the upgrade? Possibly. Okay, that's open now.
Incoming dropship.
Oh, brilliant.
Enemies ahead.
Okay, let's just look in some of these crates. So there's an area up there that we could potentially go to. But it is within all of the sunlight though. I hear more of them. Maybe upstairs? So all this very intense sunlight is not going to make it easy for us to find loot. I still want to look around though, regardless.
Got no shield. Yes. Perp.
Okay. Just further up. I kind of want to see what's up that way. Might want to clear the area first though.
One. We should find an alternate path. We're roasting out here. Perp. Felt that one.
Yeah, just above us. Customized heavy
We can
pistol.
use this.
Heavy pistol damage.
There we go.
Okay, what I might do is just quickly do a run out this way. And I just want to see if there's anything for us to pick up. Because we didn't exactly traverse through this area, did we? Yeah, there's plenty of shade up here, come to think of it. So we didn't find anything down there. But that area we haven't exactly checked, so... We've got some iridium. Let's grab that. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else. We went through there, didn't we? Okay, nothing here. Let's move on.
Just the thing to help.
Neutralized.
Okay, they were fighting against something.
This is Squad Leader Kelbringer to you. The guest sent a dropship towards Up 2. Telizor is secure, but we need backup. Bunkered up here. Can you send support?
Tempest SMG. M9 Tempest. Interesting. Okay, I'll play around with that when I get the chance. Oh, actually, it immediately switched things for us. Okay, so I don't have the Incisor anymore. Actually, it's not the Incisor, it's the... Crap, I forgot the name. But that SMG that we picked up from Kasumi's mission is actually really, really good, so... I might switch back to it if this doesn't really perform.
This is Squad Leader Kelbringer. Come in. Over.
I'm here to help.
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into Channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission. High risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They've got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
How many of you are there?
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
Tell me about the mission.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
And tell me about the Geth.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of the patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
Are there more on the way?
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation
And what's your current status?
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries our shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Tali'Zorah at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep him off you.
And Tali's still alive?
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Tali'Zorah. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're willing to die for this mission?
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I'm gonna give my life for the migrant fleet, all the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tali and the data. You get him out safe. I've done my job.
Alright, stay where you are.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in.
Damn. Oh no.
Doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work.
Shepard, I have scanned the area and located the demolition charges the quarry commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
Done. You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Okay. This is not too bad at all. And a lot of ammo to boot. But I don't think it does a lot of damage though, and that's probably why.
Headed for combat.
Even more. A few shielded ones. I'm just gonna take a look at what's back here. Did I just see something that we can interact with?
There we go. One less to worry about.
I guess not. Very good. Another shielded guy there.
Heads up! One less to worry about.
Let's get Garrus switching to his sniper rifle.
Switch up! Never saw me coming!
And they are constantly spawning. Concussive.
Firing a high-impact shot!
Very good. Let's just take a quick look around here. More Geth down there as well.
Making contact. Not difficult.
Alright, good. I'm getting a little confused as to which way we should go first. Oh, hang on. Yeah, okay, this is probably what we were supposed to interact with before. But I guess we don't have those demo charges just yet, so let's come back to it.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Okay, those are the demo charges that we need to get through that pillar. It's blocking the way, but I'm just gonna leave that for the moment. Okay, this... There's not even a space up here, so I guess those Geth were just continually spawning until we arrived to this spot? Possibly. Curious to see what's going on down here and up here, so let's do that first before we try to continue.
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Should do the trick.
Okay, they're spawning back there again.
One down. Killed that one. Neutralized.
I wonder if that was a good idea. Okay, it is saying that the objective is towards that side there, so I wonder if we should go back and demolish the pillar first. I don't really see anything else that we can loot, so let's go ahead and get it done. Okay, let's grab that. Found one of 2 charges. Okay, we needed more than one. Let's do the singularity projector, just because. Okay, it's a little bit overkill. Alright. Definitely gonna want to save that for tougher enemies later.
Neutralized.
Okay, good stuff. So assuming maybe the other charge might be through here somewhere. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, so perhaps maybe with the singularity projector, the limit is 6, and that's it. Okay, Garrus went down there. Unfortunately. I am out in the sun here. Okay, I think that was the last of them. Let's move. Get this pathway cleared up. There it is.
Excellent. Should be enough. Have to move quickly. Large impact radius.
Hope these guys are still alive. God damn it. They didn't make it.
Quarian architecture. There's two words you don't expect to hear together.
Colony is deep in Geth territory. Why would Quarians come here now?
Okay.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
Let's just loot everything before we start having a chat.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
Disassembled Geth rifle.
I'll take it.
Assault rifle damage. I like it.
Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp. Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space. Walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here. Tali's order to base camp. Come in base camp.
Well, she's getting her wish come true.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Tali. No one's left.
Tali, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I came to help.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Call Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got to the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
Tell me about this research.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Alright, well, we might need to use the Normandy to make her escape.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
What about other Quarians?
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
Well, this door is locked though. Can you do anything about that?
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
Rieger, okay. So that's the guy that we was speaking to before. And, I guess he may have survived? Majority of his team's dead, though. Grab that Metagel.
We've been spotted.
Some sort of cloaking field.
Ooh, okay, we got a big boy right there. Let's move across the other side. Maybe there's a little bit of shade.
Got branch one.
God damn it.
That's up.
I think Carnifex might be better.
I got one. Scoped and drop. And stay down. Knock that one.
There we go. Okay, good times, good times. Let's finish him off.
Concussive shot ready. Scoped and drop. One less to worry about.
Back to the Tempest.
I love this rifle.
Okay, let's just take a quick look around. See if there's anything we can grab from this area.
Look out!
God, these drones are annoying. Oh god, alright.
Never saw me coming. Utilize. Killed that one. I love next. I love this one. Scoped and drop. Scoped and drop.
Standing downwind.
Ow. There we go.
Enemies! Snipe that one! Snipe that one! Scoped and drop! There we go! Snipe that one! Perfect! No more targets.
Right, hopefully we're clear now, so we should be able to have a look around for stuff. Not sure there's much stuff to be had though. Lift security lockdown. Oh no. What are these called? Okay, I thought they were armatures for whatever reason. I think maybe they look quite similar.
Ah, definitely like old times. Enemies ahead!
Okay, that Colossus is definitely going to be problematic.
Neutralized. Fire in the hole.
Can we get a little bit closer? Probably. I think that might help. Oh, there's Rieger.
Get to cover. Squad leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tally's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Is she safe?
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
Are you gonna be okay with your suit rupture?
How bad is your suit damage?
Combat SEALs clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
Yeah, okay. If I remember correctly, the Quarians get sick really easily. That's why they always wear suits and they're always wearing masks and stuff. Tell me about the battlefield layout.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there, but none of my men made it past the Geth. Middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Alright, what's the strategy with the Colossus?
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
Alright, so what's the plan?
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one! I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
No. I think I want you to stay down. We'll make sure that you come out of this alive.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down!
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keep us alive.
To the right!
Okay, alright. So, I like the idea of the sniper perch. That might be the best option. So, we just need to be careful about getting into cover.
Just the thing to help.
These guys, though.
What's left to worry about?
Neutralized.
Let's move. Okay, work out the sniper rifle here. Come to think of it, I haven't switched to the incisor myself, so at some point we should try to do that. Whoops. Alright, let's just make sure that we're out of the sun, but unfortunately Morden is
Taking fire.
kind of blocking my way here, which is annoying. I wonder if I can get up close and personal to it. Possibly. It only seems to care about firing on us. Okay, yeah, this is a good position.
Enemies ahead.
Just need to make sure that we're still safe here. Yeah, okay, this is a decent angle, actually. So, let's break out the singularity projector. Very nice. Okay. Hang on, did I just hear Rieger?
One down.
Just a second. I locked the door to keep more Geth from getting inside. There, that should do it.
Alright, let's look around first, though. Assuming Rieger did stay back, or did I get to him? I'll just quickly check. Ah, he's still here.
Nice job! Now get to Tali. I'll just be a minute.
I don't know, maybe that rupture means that he won't survive in the end. We'll have to see. Might need immediate medical attention. Ooh, I see some power cells there. Definitely want to grab that.
Just let me finish this download.
Tali!
Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
What is the value of this research?
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I want your opinion.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
Tell me about the research.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haestrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Do you know what's causing it?
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase, but Hastrom's sun is far too young for this to be natural.
Can you join our squad now?
Whatever the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
Do you need transportation?
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
The Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
There we go. And just like that, Tali's on board.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
Yeah, I agree completely.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard. Maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
Alright, feel free to study the ship.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Talizora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Remember, Shepard, these people thought enslaving Thorian creepers and Rachni was a good idea. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to EDI, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
There's a little bit of tension there. I mean, she does have a little bit of sass though, doesn't she? But not as bad as Miranda, in my opinion. Let's see. It's probably a good time for us to, well, call it an episode. But before we do, I think it's a good idea for us to just spend on upgrades immediately. Whatever we can upgrade, we shall do. So, assault rifle damage, plus 20% assault rifle damage. Strengthens weapons mass effect field generators, increasing the velocity of each slug fired. Sounds good. Assault rifle penetration. So, plus 25% damage against armor shields and biotic barriers. Oh, that's good. The slug's tungsten content is increased and the weapon's computer is recalibrated, improving penetration of heavily armored targets. A phasic envelope surrounds each slug before it is fired at a target. This disrupts any mass effect field, protecting the target, resulting in better penetration. 15,000 iridium. I mean, we're swimming in it currently. Iridium. So, any more? Heavy pistol damage. The upgrade improves a weapon's mass effect field generator, increasing the mass and acceleration of each slug fired. Yes, let's grab that. And any more? AP heavy pistol. Again, it's to do with the tungsten content. So, let's grab that. And then armor upgrades, nothing there. Nothing there, and yeah, still the same stuff as before. So, looking good. When we come back in the next episode, I reckon we'll try to do maybe at least one more dossier before we go back to additional assignments, because, you know, those assignments aren't going anywhere. I feel like maybe making a bit of progress on getting some squad members wouldn't be too much of a bad idea, or perhaps maybe progressing one of the requests from our current companions. Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this one. If you have, drop a like down below, chuck us some comments, stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one.